Overthinking, it's something we've all done. Lying awake at night, replaying conversations, analyzing what went wrong, or imagining endless scenarios that may never happen. It feels like you're solving problems, but in reality, you're stuck in a mental loop, draining your energy and clarity. The Stoics, ancient philosophers who mastered the art of living well, understood this tendency of the human mind. They called it spinning the wheels of the mind, an endless cycle of worry and rumination. The more we indulge in it, the farther we drift from peace and effective action. Imagine for a moment that your mind is a vast, clear lake. Overthinking is like a storm stirring the water, making it impossible to see below the surface. The Stoics teach us that by calming the storm, by following one simple rule, we can bring back clarity and focus. In this video, we'll explore that rule, what it is, how it works, and how it can help you break free from the overthinking trap. By the end, you'll have a powerful Stoic tool to simplify your thoughts and take meaningful action in your life. Let's dive in. The one Stoic rule to stop overthinking is simple but profound: focus only on what is within your control. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, put it best: some things are up to us, and some things are not. Overthinking often happens because we try to control the uncontrollable, other people's opinions, the past, or the infinite possibilities of the future. By shifting your focus to what you can actually influence, your actions, decisions, and mindset, you cut through the noise. This doesn't mean ignoring your problems, but approaching them with clarity. Ask yourself, is this something I can control? If not, why am I wasting energy on it? For example, if you're worried about an upcoming presentation, focus on preparing for it, not on how others might react. If you're regretting something you said, focus on learning from it, not on rewriting the past in your mind. This shift liberates you from the endless cycle of what-ifs and brings you back to the present moment. Now, before we move on, let me ask you something. Are you finding this content helpful? If so, take a moment to hit the like button. It's a simple action, but it helps this video reach more people who might be struggling with overthinking. And if you're ready to gain more clarity and wisdom, subscribe to The Inner Gold. Here, we explore timeless Stoic principles and practical advice to help you live a better life. Let's continue and see how you can apply this rule step by step in your daily life. Now that you understand the Stoic rule, focusing only on what you can control, let's look at practical ways to apply it in your daily life. It's not enough to know the concept, you need to integrate it into your thinking and actions. Practice the dichotomy of control. Start by categorizing your thoughts and worries. The next time you catch yourself overthinking, pause and ask, is this within my control? If it's not, consciously let it go. If it is, focus on what specific actions you can take to address it. Over time, this practice becomes a mental habit that cuts through unnecessary worry. Daily reflection. The Stoics were big on reflection. At the end of each day, take a moment to review your thoughts and actions. Did you spend time worrying about things outside your control? How can you approach those situations differently tomorrow? Journaling about these reflections can deepen your understanding and reinforce the practice. Use physical cues to recenter. When you notice overthinking taking over, try a physical reminder to shift your focus. This could be taking a deep breath, stepping outside for fresh air, or even repeating a phrase like, focus on what I can control. These simple actions can pull you out of your mental spiral and ground you in the present. Set clear boundaries. Limit the time and energy you spend on things that trigger overthinking. For instance, if social media or certain conversations lead to endless rumination, establish boundaries to minimize exposure. Protecting your mental space is key to practicing this Stoic rule effectively. By applying these steps, you'll begin to notice a shift. The mental noise of overthinking will quiet, and you'll find more space for clarity and action. The beauty of this Stoic rule is its simplicity and power. It's a tool you can use every single day to regain control of your mind. Let's move on to the final part, where we'll discuss staying consistent and deepening your practice. Mastering the Stoic rule of focusing on what you can control requires consistency. Like any skill, it takes practice and patience to make it a natural part of your mindset. Here's how to stay committed and deepen this transformative practice. Embrace the present moment. Overthinking pulls you into the past or the future. The Stoics remind us that the present is the only time you truly have. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Confine yourself to the present." When you find your mind drifting, gently bring it back to the here and now. Focus on what's in front of you and what you can do in this moment. Learn from setbacks. No one gets it perfect every time. You'll still overthink occasionally, it's part of being human. Instead of judging yourself, approach these moments as opportunities to grow. Reflect on what triggered the overthinking and how you can handle it differently next time. The key is progress, not perfection. Surround yourself with Stoic wisdom. To stay consistent, immerse yourself in the teachings of the Stoics. Read their works, revisit their principles, and surround yourself with reminders of their wisdom. This will keep the philosophy alive in your daily life and strengthen your practice. Now, if this video has resonated with you, here's something you can control: hitting the like button. It's a small but meaningful action that helps spread this message to others who might be struggling with overthinking. And if you haven't already, subscribe to The Inner Gold. Here, we explore Stoic wisdom and practical tools to help you live a calmer, more intentional life. By subscribing, you'll join a community of people committed to inner growth and clarity. Remember, overthinking isn't something you need to fight, it's something you can let go of. By focusing on what's within your control, you'll reclaim your mental freedom and discover the peace and clarity that come with it. Start practicing today, and watch how your life transforms.